Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about an app that I think is very overlooked and underutilized. And this app is called Gridwise. Gridwise is an app that I've heard of for probably like a year or so, and I've never downloaded it, never even thought about it, because no one has told me all the crazy benefits this freaking app has. Like, I have been going through this app for the past hour, kind of nerding out and just looking at all the things, because I always thought like there were so many other third-party apps that came out that had so much potential, and I was like, man, there's so many like things you can do as like a third-party app. Like, the list goes on, and let's just kind of screen record and go through some of these awesome, crazy benefits. So when you first go onto Gridwise, basically, of course, they have the typical earnings. I wouldn't say it's typical, but there's earnings, there's trackers, things that you can do, like track your miles. Basically, you can put multiple apps on there, so that way you have maybe your Uber. It does rideshare and delivery, by the way. So it does, you can put on your Uber account, your Doordash account, your Amazon Flex account, your Grubhub account. You can do all of them. And then you can also compare which ones are the most profitable, which ones maybe you're driving around too much, and you can compare all of the data. So if you are doing multiple apps or something, this app is probably something you should download. It's right there at the top of the description. So if you guys want to download this app, click it right there at the top of the description. I got a link. If you want to download the app, go check it out, because I would highly suggest it. Now let's go over some of these things that this app is going to help you with. So basically, there's the earnings, there's the expenses, there's a mile deduction. Makes everything very simple for taxes, but let's dive into this a little bit more. We go over to the insights. Insights, where to drive. I love this. I absolutely love this idea. So it goes to where to drive. It shows you all of the best places to drive. So for example, Silverado Ranch, right next to me, like these are some of the best places that you can go and drive. And I think this is so awesome, because they are literally using like the community to tell you which is the best places to drive. Now it also tells you, let's go back. Why is it not going back? There we go. When to drive. When to drive is like when it's gonna be the most efficient time to go and drive. You can go to what days. I always thought Sundays would be like the best days. Right here, it can basically tell you all the different amounts of money you can expect to make, trips per hour, earnings per hour, food, all kinds of stuff. There's so many different features on this app. Now let's go over to the events. I thought this was very interesting. So maybe you're a rideshare driver or something, and you want to know like, where's a good place that I can go to? Well, MJ1, a lot of my friends are in that show, by the way. That's a good that ends at 11:30, so maybe you want to head over to like Mandalay Bay, and you probably get some good rideshare stuff. Personally, I don't do rideshare, so I don't really pay attention to that. Then there's also airports. If you wanted to go pick up people, it tells you when is the most popular times to go pick up people. Now this app has like literally everything that you can possibly imagine on it, basically. Everything, I'm telling you. And if it especially works really good for Uber and Uber Eats, because it directly, it just automatically uploads all that stuff. For DoorDash, I believe you have to manually enter your shifts and all that stuff. So, but if there was like an app, this is the one, So let's also go to the Gridwise Plus benefits. Now, Gridwise Plus is something that is going to cost you $9.99, I believe, per month. But in my opinion, it's totally worth it. Now let's check this out. Gridwise Protection. It's basically like, if you guys have heard of Cover or something, Cover was it was basically like an insurance that you would pay like a small amount, and then basically if something went wrong, it would still cover you. Gridwise Gas, which I think is like probably the coolest thing. There's like another app that is doing this as well. I forget what the app is called, but it doesn't matter, because Gridwise has it, and they can basically save you up to 25 cents per gallon on every fill up. I think that is super dope. That is definitely something I'm gonna get signed up for. The Gridwise dollar benefits, get benefits for telehealth, vision, dental, and all that stuff for $1 a week. Pretty good. I just stopping before we continue, I've always thought like there was so much potential, and like it seems like Gridwise is like the tree that really branched out and got all of those things covered, you know. Gridwise Credit Booster. Like, what? This app helps you boost your credit? Like, what else is there? There's a Gridwise Rental. Save money with flexible rental options. Gridwise Connect helps you with your phone plans and stuff. Gridwise Auto Buying Car Program. Like, if you're trying to buy a car, there's a car advice section. Forever Car. There's literally everything on here. So, I don't know. I'm going to stop screen recording, but seriously, like, this app has literally everything. So if you guys haven't downloaded it, it's at the top of the description. You can just click that link, download the app, get started. Honestly, like, I'm a little bit mad that no one has told me about this app before. Like, I've heard of it, but I've never actually like downloaded it and used it. And I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, man, I've been missing out. And if you guys haven't downloaded it, maybe you've been missing out too. But just download the app and see. I mean, worst case scenario, it's free unless you pay for the plus thing. And then it's, I don't know, you can try it out, you know? You can try it out. If you don't like it, then whatever, you just download a free app, you know? But at least check it out. I personally think it's much better than like the other delivery apps that are out like right now. Personally, I think like Para is kind of, no offense, but kind of an epic failure of a company that had like so much potential but didn't do so well. And this app is really like, I don't know, I guess the team behind it is way on top of their stuff, because like you really look at how much they've branched out and what else, like what all they are doing for delivery drivers and gig drivers and rideshare and all that stuff, you know, they got everything covered basically. So if you guys want to download the app, again, it's at the top of the link is in the description. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys enjoy these videos at all, if you're a delivery driver and you like these kinds of help topics and advice and stuff, subscribe and also smash that like button for me. It helps me and my YouTube channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.